Okay, so we've been working on deep cleaning the house. We've worked our way through almost the whole house. Just finished a huge family room office that was very cluttered. This is my sunroom. My sunroom is not what I want it to be. I have these beautiful chairs and the settee. They're for my living room. I had them there like 5 or 6 years. I got them at a garage sale for $600 and I love them. However, this was sitting in front of the window where the dogs like to look out and bark. Well, I covered it. They have destroyed the couch cushions. They have destroyed them. Plus, they're very, very thick and hard and uncomfortable. I need to take them to a, and you can see they chewed it up right there. They've taken off some of the there should be some banding on here that they've taken off. I need to see here's the banding. I need to take this to an upholsterer and have it fixed up. They even chewed up the wood a little bit. I need to get that. I can fix that up. Just sand it a little bit and stain it. That'd be good enough. But I need to take this to an upholsterer and get the ribbon replaced and make new cushions that are thinner and softer. But I can't put it back in the living room as long as my dogs are living with me because, well, they're older now. They're not as bad, but I don't want them to ruin it. So it has to be in here. And I have a nice set of wicker furniture with 2 chairs in a much smaller city. And I wanted this room added on just for my wicker furniture. So now the wicker furniture is in the spare bedroom because it's a lot smaller than this room. So I want my wicker furniture back in here, and I want this back in the living room. And also, I have this iron bed, and I love it. This was from my first marriage. It's a full-size bed, and I had it here, and I ended up taking it out because I have this stove that I've had for 20 years. I restored this stove. I actually used it for a little while. And I just can't part with it. I love this stove. So I had to get rid of the mattress was old and awful and I got rid of it. And so I brought the stove up here. I don't know what I want to do about this stove. And I thought, oh, I can have a sunroom. I can have a bed in here with the windows all the way around on a nice cool evening sleep out here. Well, 2 blocks away there's a train. Very noisy. The neighbor a few doors down, I get along good with him though, but he likes to have parties all summer long, and he's got one of them fire pits, and I don't know what he burns, but God, it stinks. It's horrible. And then my dogs sleep with me, and every little noise, they're barking. Every little noise they hear, they're barking. It is not good for sleeping. Plus, the bed is pretty low, so the breezes come across way above the bed. You're not feeling no nice breezes. So having the bed in here didn't work out. But so this room, everything has just kind of gotten dumped in here. But at first, for a few years, I had my bed, I had my wicker furniture, and I love rosy things, and I have collected all kinds of things with roses and decorated with roses. And I kept on collecting, and kept on collecting, and it's just too much now. I don't know. I need to thin things out, and I've got all these pretty pictures on the wall. That's just too much. So I'm ready to deep clean this room, and things have started getting dumped in here. I'm gonna have to just make do with what the furniture I have in here and decorate with what I have until I get to do something with my furniture. Anyway, so my friends at my scrapbooking group keep giving me their scrapbooking supplies. And I go through and I take out everything that I will want to use. But this stuff, I'm never going to use it, and I keep taking it back and laying it on the table for them to take what they want. So I got this scrapbooking stuff. I got to get it out of here. I don't have room in my scrapbooking area for this. So I got to find a place for that. And things have started getting dumped in here. And now I'm doing my glue books. And I have a big stack of magazines in that crate to go through. These are things I've cut out of magazines, things that I want to make my glue books with. And it's as organized as I can get it. And then this, I was working on my Anna Green Gables, and these are the things that I want to use in that particular one that I'm working on. And here's a box I have. That's kind of my kit where I bind my books with. And then we paint some of our papers, and I put all my watercolors in these little cups. I had several from when my daughter was growing up, and I just put them all in there, and we mixed them up and we water painted in the garage. It was fun. So I've got that. And then we use fans. This is our bedroom fan and my office fan and the family room fan. I do have a place for them in the storage downstairs. Those need to get out of here. Okay, here's 3 boxes of books from when I just cleaned the office, the library. I got to get rid of these books. I have some paperwork. My brother's been living with me almost 10 years, and that's all his paperwork that I've handled for him. I got to get that out of here. And I have a surround sound system under there. It used to be in our living room, and I got to get rid of it. I got to get it out of here. Things are just getting dumped in here, and I got to get some of them pictures off the walls. And Christmas. I have a Victorian Christmas tree, and I have over 500 ornaments. So I was making things like this. Let me see. So that it'd be a lot easier to decorate the tree, and I'm happy with that. So I had those on my tree. But I've still got all of these ornaments left that I want to do something with. Make some arrangements with them to make it easier to decorate my tree. So that's my Christmas stuff. I got to get it out of here. So I got all this stuff that's been dumped in here, and I got to get it out of here. And this room, it goes a year or two, and it does not need to be dusted at all. It just doesn't get dusty. But if I have the windows open, this gritty dirt comes in and just gets all over everything. So it's either extremely gritty and dusty or doesn't get dusty at all. And I made these valances last year. I collected a bunch of sheets and pillowcases from the thrift shops, all rose pattern. I love my roses, and I made them for 12 windows. And I had these Victorian calendar pages. I'm going to take those down. It's getting to be too much. And I have these lacy edge plates. I'm going to take those down. Yeah, I got a lot to do. I'm going to just thin out the clutter in this room because I can't hardly stand it anymore. I've got this. This is from my daughter's room. She doesn't need it anymore. It should go in the guest room, but I've got too much stuff in the guest room. That's going to be my next project. But I've gotten the main living areas done, and now we're getting down to the 2 rooms that have turned into dump rooms. So this is going to be my next project. So here's before, and I'll show you after when it's done. Okay, I got the room all cleaned up. I didn't do a lot of deep cleaning. It just wasn't very dusty. I did clean the ceiling fans, and I dusted some things. Reorganized some stuff. I took down those calendar pages and plates that were above the windows, and I think it looks better. I did not take any of the pictures off the wall here. I'm going to leave them there for now. I was going to pack up a few of these things to sell, but I'll pack them up some other time. I didn't even open that cabinet. It's not dusty in there. I'll show you what I have, though. Because since I'm showing my hoard in all of my videos. So these are so pretty. I just love my rosy things. And then I got these. This was my grandmother's. It's a wall pocket. And it's got the original price tag on the back from Sears and Roebuck for $1. It's worth a lot. I would collect ladies' heads, but they are just too expensive, so I don't. So I love rosy things. This is my rose room. And I got this angel up here. And I've got this angel up here. There's my French doors. I had these pictures on the walls. I'm going to thin them out sometime and sell them, I think. And then I've got some angels here. And these little dolls are so cute. We just collect so much stuff, it's crazy. And a few bells and just some pretty little things. These are kind of just all the extra things that landed here. This is pretty nice right there. This is a Hallmark bell from 1979, a little drummer boy. It's dated. My mother gave that to me. She's been gone since 1982. I don't even know if that clock works, but it looks nice. Okay, and I've got extra pictures for the walls in here. I need to sell this stuff. And those plates, I put those in the drawer. And I've got this little doll in a vintage carriage. Doll carriage, my aunt gave me that. And here's my chairs. And I just love this teddy bear. In her rosy little outfit. I moved this table over to this corner. I just thought it looked a little better. Filled it with knickknacks. I was going to clear out some of these pillows, but I decided to just wait. I am seriously thinking of opening a booth at Antique Mall and selling a lot of things. I really need to. There's just too much stuff. This table, I made it with broken plates, rose plates. I collect everything. I had a lot of mismatched rosy plates, and I broke them up and put them on the top of this table. And then my daughter just loves this teddy bear set. I got that at an Antique Mall, the whole set as it is. And I got this pretty little birdhouse up here. And then I've got kind of my rabbit collection. And I've got this pretty girl. She was outside and the wind blew her over and broke her head off, so I had to glue it back on. So she's going to stay in the house. I got these little girls in wicker chairs, a teddy bear in a wicker chair. I have two of these chairs. The other one is in the family room. I don't really have a place to put them. And I got a floor lamp and a Mickey and Minnie Mouse lamp. And just lots of pretty things. A birdhouse, 2 door stops, some birdhouses. I used to have birdhouses in here, like completely lining the window frames, and couldn't even open the windows. I said, that's just crazy. So I donated those to the thrift shop. And then there's my stove. I didn't do much with it. I'll show you my rosy things. Closing the door to my cabinet. I've got a stack of dishes back there with roses on them. They match these cups. And this, I've always loved this. Rosy plates and teddy bears. I've always loved that. And my artwork, rosy artwork on the wall. Trying to avoid the glare. But I need to sell some of this. It's just too much. It's just too much. But I love most of this stuff. I love that picture. And so this was my late husband's desk. He's had it since the 1st grade. A couple of days would be his 60th birthday, but he died 21 years ago. But I keep his desk. And I ended up bringing a few of my art supplies back in here for my glue books and my Christmas project I'm working on. Hopefully I'll get these two big boxes taken care of. That's my Christmas ornament project. Then I can get that out to the storage where I keep my Christmas decorations. That'll save some space. And the rest of this is for my glue book project. And that's kind of neat to home. But I cleared out all the rest of the clutter, and I'm a lot happier now. It looks so much better. And I love my sunroom, but we hardly ever come in here. Keep the door shut, keep the windows shut, and the dogs keep out, and it just doesn't get dirty. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. Subscribe to my channel. The guest room is going to be next, and it's been dumped in. Boy, there is so much junk in there. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, this is the before. We're going to do the guest room now. 15 years we've lived in this house, and this guest room has always been the dump room. Everything gets dumped in here. It's not really a guest room. There's not even a bed in here. So we got collections in here, just like every other room. I got to get a lot of junk out of here. So I'll start the tour. I got a wall of teddy bear pictures here with teddy bears hanging up there. I hardly ever even come in this room. I got pictures on the walls. Glare. Anyway, and I have a collection of like hat boxes and pretty little boxes. I've got this cabinet full of bedding. I've got this shelf above the window full of dolls. I have pebbles. And oh, there's Tickle Me Elmo. That's from when my daughter was little. And I've got this Christmas tree I got at a garage sale made out of jewelry. And I collected Boyd's Bears. Here's a banner, and there's the closet, and it's full of junk. And then I've got some pretty pillows and big things on the top shelf up there. I've got a doll collection here. I have Boyd's Bears figurines there, and then Boyd's Bears plush stuffed animals there. And then I've got a Christmas tree. This is January. I gotta get this put away. This does not go out in the storage with the rest of the stuff because it's cold out there. You don't freeze your snow globes, so they have to go back up here on the top shelf. And then I've got this stuff and a little teddy bear collection. Teddy bears. Teddy bears. I've got clothes, things for garage sales, bedding. This is stuff that outgrown clothes for my daughter for the garage sale. I've got a box of gift wrap and gift bags, everything for gift wrapping. I've got a box of fabric for sewing. I've got 2 sewing machines, a small one for my daughter and mine. Got a sewing box that was my mother's. It's been around since I was a kid. Here's my wicker furniture that I like to, that should be in my sunroom, but no room for it. So it's in here. Things have just gotten dumped in here. So it's time. It's time to get some of this crap out of here. This trunk, it's a very old trunk, and I recovered it. It's full of bedding. We got lots of bedding. So we're gonna clean it up in here. And this room also, it's always shut up. We hardly ever come in here. I don't think I need to dust. I'm not gonna dust. But I'm gonna tidy up and organize. So we'll be doing the after video soon. So hope you stick with us. Bye. Okay, I got the guest room finished. It was easy because the room's been shut up and it doesn't get dusty, so I didn't have to dust anything. I cleared out. I took the wicker furniture back to the sunroom, so that gave me some space, and I brought this desk in from the sunroom. So there's the desk, and I put my sewing machine on there and my daughter's sewing machine and the sewing box. So now I'll give you a tour of all the stuff that I have. There's Tickle Me Elmo and some of my daughter's favorite dolls. There's my Pebbles doll, and there's some dolls. I think I already gave. And there's my gemstone Christmas tree, some things on top of my jewelry armoire. I keep all my Christmas jewelry in here. I have so much stuff, it's just crazy. Here's a Boyd's Bear banner. Santa Claus is coming to town. I didn't do anything with the closet, it's fine. I have a teddy bear and a Boyd's Bear pillow and a pillow with dolls on it, and some dolls and Boyd's Bear's pillows. That's a 100th anniversary teddy bear that my daughter's granddad gave her for Christmas one year. This is our doll collection. I think I just really want to sell everything, open a booth at a flea market and sell everything. This is just, it's too much stuff. Too much. At least I didn't have to dust it. But we don't come in here. Look, here's my Boyd's Bear collection. And I have boxes for most of the Boyd's Bears. This, a long time ago, I decided I need to stop buying so much stuff. I think I'll just invest my money in Boyd's Bears and quit buying so much stuff. But I'll never get back the money I put into them. But this is one of the few collections that I actually bought new. There's Boyd's Bears. And there's my plush Boyd's Bears. And some Boyd's Bunnies. They're so adorable. And I think all of these are Boyd's Bears down here on the bottom shelf too. My spaniel gets in this room sometimes when I forget to lock it. And she'll get a hold of some of my bears and chew them up. She got a hold of this one. See the foot? Yeah. But most of them are in mint condition, except a few that she got a hold of. So I'm moving up here onto my shelf. I built these. When I moved in, this space was here and there was like 2 shelves in there, and I filled it in with shelves. I keep my snow globes up there, my Christmas snow globes, my vintage ceramic Christmas tree that my sister-in-law made, and I've got all of these things, and just leftovers from the rest of the house end up here. And I love cute little things, and I just keep buying things. There's my teddy bear collection. Just assorted teddy bears, no brand name. Actually, it's my daughter's teddy bear collection. There's Thai bears. We never were interested much in because they're Thai, but we just bought cute ones that we liked. A lot of cute bears. I've been fighting a sinus infection, so I keep sniffing. And these bears down here. This bear was from my daughter's first Valentine's Day. I'm going to get it out here in the sun. So I got a picture of her holding that when she was newborn, or just a few months old. So that's a keeper. And then she had glasses. My daughter's worn glasses since she was 12 months old. So this bear's so cute. We always like that one with glasses. And then here's her 2 dolls in her little doll bed she doesn't want to part with. And they're identical except they got different outfits. We call them Molly and Dolly. And then there's more Boyd's pillows. And we have this Valentine's Day box that we decorated one time. We glued some pearls to it and some roses and stuff. And there's my gift wrapping box, the top box, and my fabric box. And then this wall, all these teddy bears. I try to be creative in decorating. I hung these teddy bears up here among some roses. And I really like all of this teddy bear art. It's a cute wall, but it's an awful lot there. And then this, I think that's home interiors, I'm not sure. I just have so many pretty things, but, and my box collection. And then this trunk holds bedding for my full-size bed that I want to have in the sunroom. It's not set up in the sunroom, but it's there. And just extra bedding. That closet's full of bedding and throws and things like that. So that's my guest room, and I think it looks a lot better now. And all of my collectibles. So I'm going to show you. I gotta lock the door to keep the dogs out. This is my bedroom, and we just moved everything in here, and we're going to haul it down to the basement in just a few minutes, so that's not staying there. This is garage sale stuff that we're going to sell. So that's better. And I'm back in the sunroom, and all of this is the same as I did yesterday when we redid the sunroom. And then I moved the wicker furniture from the guest room in here. So there's my settee. It's pretty sunny in here, so there's a lot of glare. And then there's my 2 chairs and a little table. So that's what I did with the wicker furniture. This room is cluttered, but it's a big room. It's fine. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.